Well, hello and welcome. Welcome,
Hey.
Wayward Gamers. Welcome to the Emporium. We are here, the Emporium for the Wayward Gamers. I am Jay, your host, your GM, your guy of fun. I don't know.
It's GF.
Oh, that's GF.
Guy of fun needs to be
bringer of death.
Bringer of death. That might be my tagline for tonight.
Weaver of fates.
Weaver of fates. I like that one. I'm Jay, also known as Neofet3 on the socials. Thank you so much for joining us. And later on, we have lots of stuff to go over tonight. We've got some announcements. We got a giveaway. We've got lots and lots of fun, epic battle tonight, and which we will start shortly with an initiative roll. But before we get to that, we are going to introduce our wonderful, our talented, our players of extraordinary patience.
How kind.
Yes. And we are going to start off with Jim. Jim, how are you doing?
I'm great, Jay. Thanks for asking. I'm Jim, known as Hawkmare1 on Twitter. And tonight I am playing Glastoc Steelcloak, our valiant dwarvish fighter, sorcerer, caster. Yeah, I think got a feeling it's going to be more fighting than casting, but we'll see. Okay.
Extraordinaire.
Never know. As soon as you put it into existence, that will.
Yes.
You know, I will say there's lots of opportunities for it all. Right. Thank you so much, Jeff. How are you doing?
Hi.
How are you feeling today?
I'm ready to go. This is gonna be great. I'm having a ball, and I'm digging for dice. In case digital dice fail me, I want to have my My good dice ready to go. Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm playing Avira Starborn, our high elf wizard slash current captive and D&D gimp, because he's all tied up and gagged.
And we started off.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, we are. It's gonna
It's
be
the
a
season finale super
Coming in strong.
extravaganza, gang.
Season 1 finale. We are going spicy in this one. Yes.
Spicy meatballs.
Yes.
Okay. And so I'm very excited for this to happen.
Thank you, Jeff. We're looking
Thank you,
forward
Jay.
to all the fun. And yeah. Carrie, how are you doing tonight? It's so glad you joined us.
I am so glad to be here. I am Carrie. I am just so excited for this finale. I can't believe we're here. How long have we been playing? How many sessions is
19
it?
episodes.
Wow. That's
and epic ones, by the way. I
I'm
might add.
super honored that I was invited, and I'm so excited to see how we're gonna frickin' close the book cover here. It's gonna be fun.
Yes. And for those why are we having season 1 right now? Why in the middle of this beautiful story are we coming and having act 1? Well, it is with heavy heart and sadness that Mr. Jeff, our wonderful player of Aviro, has to step away for a short sabbatical.
Very
short sabbatical. So to mark his sabbatical, instead of having it go on, we're going to end, like I said, season 1, so that season 2, we can start off fresh a little bit. And then when Jeff returns from his sabbatical of higher education and wondrous knowledge, he will return to us. And we will be having some guest players. In the meantime, we will have, looks like 2 guest players. I'm not going to announce just yet. They've confirmed, but you know what? Things happen, so I just want to make sure that we are all on the same page before we make the official announcement and things of that nature. But I will give, like I said, but yeah, there's some fan favorites. There are some fan favorites, and we are fans of them, and they are fans of us. So
you're gonna tell me? Do I get to know before?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because you're not going to be here, so you don't
get to know when you come back from your book learning, Poindexter.
Oh, but the GM has something beautiful in mind.
Yeah, you don't even know.
Avira won't be gone for long. Jeff and I have already had some conversations.
Yeah, you don't even know.
Okay.
So there might be a video in the middle of something where Jeff comes back in the middle of an episode and says some stuff as Avira.
You guys have ruined me for trust. You ruined me for trust.
I would pay to see that. So
So season 2 is going to be definitely epic when it comes to all of that stuff. But so some of the stuff we're going to talk about, we're going to get to a recap in a minute. But before we do, tonight at an appropriate time, we are going to have an exclusive Emporium for the Wayward Gamer Dice Vault giveaway, provided from our friends at Talon and Claw, which, besides, because they are still wonderful friends that we have, they have also in the chat, Dragon Daddy is, if you go to their Etsy page and go in, purchase something, and in the code you put in Dragon Daddy, just Dragon Daddy, you will get 10% off, because they are wonderful. But they have done something special to monument our season 1 finale. Jim, would you care to share what the unique exclusive Dice Vault is?
Sure. So I proposed this to Jay, and actually the artist who's responsible for this, actually in chat, J88 Riddles. I saw his name pop up, but at Talon and Claw, Jay is one of the artists who provides art to us to use on our vaults, and he happened to have a dragon scale artwork. So we've engraved Jay's dragon scales. It's a little difficult to see on the top of the vault. And then we've put the words Dragon Daddy on the side. And this is a Wenge vault. inlaid with crushed turquoise. So this is, as far as Talon and Claw is concerned, this is a one-of-a-kind, one-off. We will not make another vault exactly like this again. So
Talk about Wenge wood.
it's a very dark and hard wood. It's
Where's it from?
I don't know. I don't keep track of all that
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Obviously,
In case there's wood nerds watching, I don't know.
obviously, Jeff.
This ain't old
I don't
Yankee
know.
workshop, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Look, I just work there and do what I'm
Gotcha.
told. So,
Gotcha.
It's wood. It's cool.
It's cool
Get it.
wood.
It's
but it is,
Win it.
but it is. This is a. I was telling Jeff and Jay in the chat before we got on air. You know, I was sending updates to the team all day long while this was evolving. And once we sprayed the finish on this vault, the colors, I wish I was sitting somewhere with some natural sunlight so you people could see the sparkling from the turquoise, especially in the Dragon Daddy. It turned out way better than I thought it would. So
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited that we're going to get.
Listen to how prideful Jim is. That's
Yeah,
how you know
well,
it's good, guys.
Okay, well, so here's the thing. I'm only at the shop for a week every month and a half or so. So I only get to put my hands on certain pieces every now and then. And so the fact that I was actually part of the process of making this one and getting it ready to ship out makes it a little bit more special. So
Totally.
Yeah.
It
That's
absolutely
so
does.
cool, man.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Here at the Important for the Wayward Gamer, we want to, like I said, we've got lots of plans coming. We want to give back. We want to say thank you so much for watching us, promoting us, and sharing your time with us. So we wanted to definitely give something back to our followers, and which, by the way, we have officially hit 100 followers before. So it was a goal that we hit 100
Round of
followers
applause.
before the end of the year. We've blown that goal out. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for that.
Yes.
So to win the vault in a short period of time, probably when we go on a break sometime, maybe to give you a heads up in an hour, just to give you a little bit, but you have to be in chat. You need to be a follower. You should be a follower, and there will be a keyword left, and there will be a short period of time, maybe 5 minutes that you have, maybe less, be able to put that keyword in.
Don't be nebulous with the rules, man.
We'll announce them again, and then, like I said, click that follow button so you're in our chats. You have to be present to win. And we will definitely give plenty of announcements before we start it off, and then we'll be going. So we want to give this away because it is such a beautiful thing. It is one of, like I said, exclusive. Later on, with some future games, we might have some other stuff coming, but we'll see, because important for the Wayward Gamer, here's our news. We have a new show coming, which is the Star Wars Shadowport Adventures. Titled TBA. We are in pre-production. We will be starting that off. That will be on our our Star Wars Sundays coming later this year. We also will, the Champions of Eclipsia will be joining us here on Saturdays, run by our wonderful friend Kurt, and who is in chat. So give him some love as well. And then we have potentially 2 to 3 additional shows coming to the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer sometime later this year and early next year, including a possibility, but not selected yet, a Call of Cthulhu game, a D&D pirate game.
Oh my God.
And possibly Hunter, the Reckoning. So it's still up, but those are some teasers on what's coming to the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer, as well as some more Star Wars one-shots, and even a similar, basically a one-shot series again. So let's say lots of stuff coming to the Emporium. So you definitely want to check out the Twitter. You want to check out our YouTube. So everything that we do is going to be on YouTube and things of that nature.
And you want to hit that follow button to stay up to date.
Yes.
Yes.
As well.
Brynn.
Yes. Tell him. think there's one more thing that I cannot remember to say, but I think we're ready. Are we ready to, get into the meat of tonight's
Yes.
episode?
Yes.
Real quick.
Yes.
I wanna plug Jay one more time. 88 Riddles.
Yes.
So this is actually one of my favorite designs that he does that we've used on several of his or that we've used on
Beautiful.
several of our vaults and stuff. And not only does Jay do the actual art, but he also then takes some of these and paints them, and he does different paint schemes and stuff. And
Wow.
some of the stuff that this guy, I mean, he does, weathering on the sides. I mean, these are class paint jobs. He really does such an awesome job with everything
Right.
that he puts his hands on. So
And
I
truly
would,
a labor of love. from
yeah, I
everything
would,
know about.
if you're not following 88 Riddles on Twitch, and check out his store. The guy just puts out some awesome stuff. That design, his role for adventure design, I probably have 6 different items with that design on it, including a coffee mug that I'm using right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got shirts, I've got tank tops. The guy is he's a class act. He really is. So yeah, support Jay also.
Yes,
So,
please do.
there.
Another friend here at the Emporium. So for tonight, let us dive in with a small little recap. We left with initiative.
Okay, I roll initiative.
Not
and got a
yet.
20.
Not yet.
Oh.
We
Hold your
recap
horses.
first. There was some shenanigans going on by the GM on setting up. Someone went on a date, and then at the end of the date, realized it wasn't really the date. It was someone that got paid to set him up.
Yeah. Let's just skip past all that
Lots of shenanigans.
bull crap.
There-
And
That
just
sounds
get
like
right down
important
to the
information.
meat.
Yeah, there's some part, and there was some, heartfelt, beating by an important, to an evil person that, that needed to get a little lesson turned to him. And then Aviro got a note that his sister was hurt and he needed to go see. And then there was a note left at that Aviro sent, said, "Hey, I'm going to go see my sister." But there were some strange things going on. And when they got to the other inn, where there was no sister, no Aviro, there was no one except for a few items. A pen that was left that Aviro never leaves. And a little cube and a note saying, "Meet us at the Druid Island by the stones if you want them back." And they ran to the curio shop where his date, Glastoc's date, was, and the confirmation of she's alive, but you canceled on my date and I had a customer, sorry. But it really wasn't, it was a mislead. But she's going to go inform the militia, because as they run off to the island, the Druid Island, Oak Island as it's referred to in the maps, and close to the stone. And as they came up, the rain is falling, lightning's crackling in the skies. It's starting to get a little bit heavier. And you noticed as you move towards a large hole, 6 feet in diameter, a portable hole. And as you got close, right up to that portable, you looked down, and staring right back at you was a golem made of something in the hole, just waiting to come out. Glastoc moved a little bit to the side. There's the alchemist that's been there since episode 1, but much older, much more powerful, and sitting there giving his monologue of evil bad guy boss, speech. You have Aviro, who got captured in binds, who, with a sleight of hand, was able to get out of them as this happened. Next to him standing is a cleric from the cult of the Purple Sheep. That is now a remnant of a long ago time where the cult was actually very popular. Now it's just remnants of cells of, people just despise them. But it turns out that this particular person was a person you rescued from the mines, that she seemed to have fallen in with a bad lot. And that's why she's now a cleric. She devotes her original cleric and now is here. There was a druid because, well, must have fallen in love or had some the alchemist must have convinced her to betray her coven. Because there's a dead druid and a dead city guard on the ground. There's important because and we'll get to that moment. And then what appears to be a wizard, the wizard Kaluk, which from stories before was in the village, is standing there, and there's been sightings of him at times and information. And there's a strange box next to the stone that got moved. That the fighter, there's a cleric, there's a cult fighter that's now in between the group of the Purple Sheep. That's a cult member as well. But this box, manufactured, it like I said, it's raining. It's manufactured like a containment box with magical energy device sealer. It appears that yellowish electrical light or energy appears to be contained in the box, as if a creature of energy like a will-o-wisp is trapped inside. Now, Vero, you did see that the druid's essence was sucked into the box by this creature and killed the druid that is laying several feet away. The other thing you notice is that Rocky, our faithful wyrmling dragon, is restrained in metal straps and balls, an iron ball of binding, and his wings are tucked inside as well. No doubt that his scarred wing is feeling a bit uncomfortable inside. Like I said, there's a black hole we talked about with an animated creature of armor about to climb out. And that is about where we're ready to roll initiative. And Glastoc, because you decided that you were going to act first, you get advantage on your initiative roll.
Hey, there we
Shame
go.
on me for not taking more initiative, no pun intended.
So please roll your initiative and let me know, or click on your icon and then roll initiative.
I got an 18.
All right.
I got a 23.
There's my girl.
Yeah.
We are not in the turn order.
You are not in the turn order because somebody didn't click on their thing. So we're gonna put this in. So no worries. GM just has to add a few things. There is a lot of individuals here, and there is a little bit one-sided, but that's okay because I'm confident.
The militia's coming.
Yeah, the militia is coming. So Brynn, you got a 23. Glastoc, you got an 18. Avero.
Yes. 8.
Avero got 8.
I'm a little tied up over here.
No, you're not.
No,
We're all proud of yourself. He's
No,
just,
no,
he's
I'm
focused.
biding my
He's
time.
planning. He's thinking. Binding.
Yes, he's
Stop.
biting, not
thinking.
binding.
Yes.
I thought he
Biding.
said binding his time like a joke, like a pun.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been
All
very
right.
funny. If that could be said.
Would have
So,
been very funny. I'm not.
how
that
this
funny.
is gonna go? Glastoc, what's your dexterity?
12.
12?
Yeah.
Ooh. I think the cult leader goes first.
No, Brynn goes first.
Well, Brynn goes first.
Between the two.
I
of
go
you.
first.
But
First.
I need you go first. But between you two, he has a dexterity of 13.
Yes, but it's the
But you know what? This is going to be just perfect. So, Brynn, you start off the initiative. As things go, you and Glastoc got that eye connection going. You see Avero. It's raining hard, and it's going to be very muddy in a short period of time. What does Brynn want to do?
I want to go attack the main dude. I want to attack what's his face?
The
Because he's
alchemist.
been the alchemist.
You want to attack
He's
the
been a-
alchemist.
Thorn in my side this entire effing campaign, and I'm done.
So that is the
You're at the
fighter.
fighter,
You're
Brynn.
at the fighter, not the alchemist. The
I
alchemist.
don't think I can.
You
Yeah.
can't, you can't get to the alchemist all the way, but you can get to the
Okay.
fighter.
I want to get to the fighter then.
Okay.
I'll attack the fighter. That's fine.
All right. So yeah, give me that attack roll on the fighter.
Sick. I will. Here I go. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits. Wow.
Good. Nice.
Way to go!
Amazing.
Way to go!
Good start.
Uh,
Good start.
thank
Good
you.
start.
Thanks, guys.
Good answer. Good
That's
answer.
it's 9 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, you come across, he's wearing some nice chunky armor. You come across and get him really good. And he just kind of takes it,
Yeah.
kind of gets that little grin under his helm, and he's just kind of
Yeah.
like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Anything else?
and,
Bonus action?
I'm just trying to think if there's anything useful I can do as a bonus action. Let's see. I think I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Glastoc. What you gonna do?
You're gonna let me go first?
Yes, you get to go.
All right.
So
So let's
brave.
see. So I can go 5, 10.
Weren't you
15.
gonna do something special?
Yes. Hold on. 25.
Let the
I
man
have to get in
work.
position first. All
Gotta
right.
line it up. Gotta
So
line up a
with
shot.
my bonus action, Glastoc is going to Misty Step to this spot here.
Okay.
All right.
So that's 5,
And-
10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, you got it one step back. 'Cause
Well, I still had movement. I could have moved one step forward.
Oh, okay, got it. So
'Cause
you Misty stepped
yeah.
to here.
Yeah, I
and then
moved.
okay.
No, I moved. I would move close enough to where then I could Misty Step
Got
the
it.
distance.
Okay.
Okay, so that was my bonus action.
Okay.
As my action, Glastoc slams his axe into the ground and casts Thunder Wave. And I'm doing it so that I'm facing the fighter. So the 15-foot cube will hit the alchemist, the cleric, and the fighter all at the same time. And it may,
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah.
The
So they all
Alchemist,
have to
cleric,
make
and fighter, and it's a 15
Yeah, 'cause
foot
it's-
cube.
15 feet from my front. So he's 1, 2, 3. So he's 3 hexes. So he's 15 feet.
Yep.
And then because what it does is it goes 5 feet on either side of me and then 15 feet forward. So
Oh.
so it falls just short
Uh-oh.
of
What?
it falls short of Arivo.
My
Because
God.
I'm angling. That's why I said I'm facing the fighter, so I'm going out at an angle.
Okay, so it's the two that are next to you and 15 feet out.
Feet
So-
straight out. Yeah.
So it's gonna miss the so 5, 10. So it's gonna just miss the wizard because it's
Yes.
gonna be and you're gonna miss a Vero. So all 3 of them.
Yeah. So they all have to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh wow. I'm impressed. All right, so Constitution saving throw from the fighter is gonna be an 18.
So he makes it.
And you have to let me know how much damage that is going to be on a save.
Yeah.
And then you
Okay.
said
It'll be half.
the cult member.
Yeah.
The cult member needs to make a oh yeah. That is going to be an 11 because she's got minus one.
She fails, and if they fail, they get pushed 10 feet away from me. So she's off the cliff.
Away from you?
Yep.
Wow.
Unsecured
Boost
objects that are
mode.
completely within the area
Oh,
that are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. 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 On a failed save, a creature takes
10
the
feet,
damage
right?
and is pushed 10 feet away from me. On a successful save, they just take half as much damage and are not pushed.
Okay. I'm going to say she gets her dexterity saving throw because it's just past 5. It's just between 10 feet. So she's going to get a disadvantage save, a dexterity saving throw if she can hold on.
Okay.
That's
Oh
fair.
my God.
So yeah, because that's just beautiful.
I would make the argument because she was in this spot right here.
Yeah,
So she would be 5'10", and she'd be off.
but it's
It's-
50, that's
it's-
technically 15 feet because it's two.
Oh, 2 squares. Okay.
squares.
Yeah. I get it.
That see because it's diagonal. That's the reason
Right.
why, because it's
Okay.
technically 10, 15 feet, and half
Okay.
of that would be. So it's just one of those situations where if it was just straight off, I'd be like, no. But because it's at an angle, I want to get.
Sure.
But I'm
Because of
looking.
the Pythagorean theorem, it'd be approximately 12.4 feet.
Yes,
Mhm.
but I'm going to give her disadvantage.
Thank
Okay.
you, Miss Schultens.
You're welcome. Gotta get back in the math mode, y'all. School's coming
Yeah.
up here.
Does a
Well,
So
it's whatever you determine what her dexterity save is. So yeah.
12. What is the say? What's the dexterity of the spell?
Well, the spell you need a 15.
Okay, she fails.
Yeah.
Scrabble,
Bye.
scrabble,
Bye. 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 Bye.
You just solved all my problems. Glastoc.
Like that TikTok that's popular right now with the little girl. Bye.
How much damage if they save?
Oh no, has the alchemist done his save yet?
I'm gonna share that in a second. But how much
1 second.
damage?
Oh, okay. 17. So the fighter takes 8.
8 points of damage. All right, so he gets bashed in the back by this wave and just kind of turns around for a second as he's about to hit Brynn. So you suddenly, this wave goes out and the alchemist is right there. And suddenly the wave goes and just passes right through him.
Bullshit. What? I'm sorry.
And you look down.
He's broad. He's like a lion.
And you look down and you see this device that just gets kind of pushed, that's projecting where this alchemist is.
Oh, okay. So it's a projection.
Yep, it's a projection. There's this
Oh.
little device of silent.
Not actually there.
This image, this major image in this device that's kind of sitting there, that kind of rolls a little bit, and then it just kind of like. So
No, if it's unsecured on the ground, it still gets moved 10 feet. Also.
Okay, perfect. It is unsecured, so it's gonna move him
Sorry, I
10
didn't mean
feet.
Yeah, I didn't mean to roll. Yeah, it says unsecured objects that are completely within the area effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you.
Okay, so it goes right there. He moves right there, and suddenly he kind of moves. It kind of gets back. It's like he never moved, but it was like this image just kind of like filtered,
got scrambled.
Scrambled, and then as it settles, it's sitting there again, going, "Oh," and it turns back towards you. And yeah, so that's anything else?
Nope, that was it. That was my turn.
That was a good turn.
Everybody, Jim. Jim.
Hands down, sir. Hands down.
He has clearly been planning that for weeks.
Oh yeah. It was just a matter of I needed to know where everybody was.
That was impressive.
10. Stuck the landing. 10.
That was impressive. That was very impressive. So, Brynn, does a 25 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, not second wind, action surge. That's what we need. We need an action surge to come in.
Oh shit.
And
I have uncanny dodge?
and
That'll help.
that is not a natural 20, but it's almost. That is a 24. So it's 11 points of damage with the first hit, and 8 points of damage with the second hit.
This
wait
is
a minute.
gonna be.
No, yeah, 8 points of damage with the second hit.
Use your uncanny dodge, Brynn.
I need my uncanny dodge on one of those, please.
Please do.
I would like on the one that was the most damage. Can I do that? I don't have uncanny dodge on any other campaign I'm in.
11. Yeah, that's fine. I'm completely fine with that.
That takes half, right?
Mhm.
Alrighty, so I'll add back 4, and I am still.
No, you only take
hurting
5.
for certain, boys.
Yep.
So,
The one that did 11, Carrie, you would have only taken 5.
oh, I forgot one. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
5
so
and
you
8.
get, so
Thank
you
you.
get, yeah, so you take
5 back.
13.
So 5 and 8, 13 points of damage.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Like,
So as he kind of comes down and he's just kind of positioning you where he's at, and he looks over and you seem to that he's angry that you killed the cleric, that the cleric appears to be dead, falling off as you hear this.
Hey, listen, you always go for the healer first.
And the fact that you saved her at one time, you now have sealed her fate.
crossed
That's
a line.
karma. It's it's circle of life. You know,
Jim does not feel bad.
Nope, not at all.
So
There's a shot of her falling, and Aviro's just looking down, and his eyes
And
are
yet,
just
the
the size
hate
of
that
dinner
this dude is
plates.
feeling is going to be inflicted on the person closest to him, which is fucking me.
So
And I'm hurting.
Glastoc.
Yes.
Suddenly this image of this the alchemist kind of figures out, and he turns towards you. He's like, well, that was most impressive. I knew the natural ones were energetic, but to send her flying the way you did, bravo, bravo. But, Mr. Glastoff, I must say that, you know, it's just getting a little hot in here, don't you think? And I need you to um
Microwave glass duck, bro.
choose your your metal armor starts to get red hot
Jeez. Okay.
as he's
So I
casting
gotta
a
make a saving
spell
throw. Yeah.
of heat metal on you. Um, if you are holding it, you can drop it. But if you are not, you automatically take damage.
Yeah, but don't I get a saving throw?
No, there is no saving throw.
What?
So choose a manufactured metal object such as metal weapon, suit of armor. You cause the object to grow red hot. Any creature physically in contact will take 2d8 points of fire damage when you cast the spell. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action for each subsequent round to do more damage. If the creature is holding or wielding the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the item if you can. If it does not drop the item, he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start. Your armor, you have to take your armor off or you have to take damage.
But I would say he would still get a Constitution save.
Take a Constitution saving throw.
Based on that rule.
And I think based off the damage.
But then he would probably have to take an action to remove the armor.
But
right?
it takes unless you have it takes like 4 minutes to remove it unless you've got the quick.
Holy crap! Really?
Yeah.
I've clearly never put on armor.
Yeah. No. It's pretty brutal.
I mean, I know it's not just like a clip.
Yeah. This is the brutal against fighter spell. Which is how much? What was your saving throw?
Constitution. Nat 20.
Yeah, Mark, get down.
What a stud.
4 points of damage. 4 points of damage from that heat. Actually,
Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. No,
Good thing you took a level up fighter.
6 points of damage. My mistake. It was 6 points of damage from that damage, and he's concentrating. But the big thing that you notice is that where that ball was and where that shimmering thing was suddenly disappears. As you know that suddenly the alchemist actually reappears right here as if was invisible. And he moves a step away and he's like, well, I find it better this way, don't you? Now, remember everyone. Oh, wait a minute. Monologue time. See, you asked me why.
Monologue time.
You wanted why I needed the dragon. You see, if the dragon did not serve me, as we talked before, then his blood, his teeth, and his essence will make me immortal. Oh, thank you again, as he turns over Druid, my dear Druid. The Grove is yours as promised. They never knew you were following them in your wild shape and your friends. Thank you for the info. But alas, he will be with me and you will not. So I enjoy our chats. And that's what the alchemist does.
Okay.
Monologue is a free action.
Monologue is a free action. But he does step he does step there.
Okay.
The druid, or excuse me, the cleric's next, and all you hear is except let's just roll something real, because there could be something that if I roll a nat 20.
Clerics don't have feather fall.
No,
turn
they
into
don't.
a bat or something.
Yep, they do not have featherfall. That is truly correct. All right. The familiar was not a bear. The druid was not a bear, but it was maybe a bird. there's a little bird around. But it
Hmm.
is the druid's turn. So the druid is going to something fun. What spell should we cast? Oh, yes.
Casts cold spell on Glastoc to cool off his armor.
That is
It is raining.
It is raining. So you're just steaming.
It's just oh yeah. See, that makes me
That's
even
so
more
cool.
intimidating.
Yes.
I love that idea that Glastoc just bears it and he just
Oh my God, yeah.
bears down. There's a
5,
very
10.
Lord of the Rings Peter Jackson shot of him standing there with his axe, just like
100%. While Jay is doing math, don't forget to hit that follow button because we are giving away an amazing dice vault at the break here on the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer.
Glastoc, I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw. As suddenly she comes up with her staff, slams it into the ground, and this thunder wave of noise just bodies and hits you.
9.
A 9. Okay. That does not save.
Oh wait, hold on a second. No, I'm not gonna waste it. I had rolled higher.
Okay. You take 4 points of damage and move back 10 feet.
does that affect me too?
No, because it was just in just her 15 feet. So actually it says within 15 feet of you isn't it's
10, 15.
Did she cast Thunder Wave or something else?
she caused Thunderclap.
Oh, Thunderclap's different.
Yeah, Thunderclap is from her. Yeah, so that's
Okay.
so, not Thunderwave. So Thunderclap suddenly poof, she kind of stomps her and it sends you flying backwards. And she just kind of smiles at you as she's got her staff and she. So, Aviro, what would you like to do?
Okay. So I have a question.
I will probably have an answer.
Will it take me an entire action to remove the gag around my mouth?
I would.
Or would you let me do that as a bonus action?
I would do that as a movement action.
As a movement action. Okay. So the internal monologue going through Vera's head. Come on, old boy. Come on. Buck up. Now it's time.
Now it's time.
Your friends are putting it on the line. Come now.
Would Aviro do an actual combat spell?
So
Oh my god. I love
he's still kneeling. So he removes his gag. And he casts Unseen Servant.
Okay.
Casts it right over here next to the hole.
Okay.
So that is what he then does. Now it's the Unseen Servant's turn.
Okay.
The Unseen Servant, Vera orders it to fold up the portable hole.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
And folds up the portable hole.
And collects it.
And he collects the portable
Talented.
hole. And the golem that currently is in the portable hole goes away.
That's Vero's turn.
Oh my God.
Jeff, I love you.
In one round, you have effectively taken out one of the most powerful individuals here and a healer that sent it over the cliff. You've reduced the number of combatants by 2 in the first
Jim
round.
and Jeff are a cheat code.
Okay.
Awesome.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know. Would you call that a combat spell? I wouldn't.
Nope,
I
I
call it
wouldn't
Unseen
know.
Servant.
That would be an unseen servant. That was awesome. So, anything else, Aviro? I would
That's
say
all I can do.
That's all
I can do.
All right. At that point,
My God.
this image of the wizard suddenly shimmers as what appears to be a mechanical golden lion
Oh no.
moves. And you're pretty sure this appears to be possibly one of those figures, maybe very similar to a figure of wondrous power, like
Okay.
lions.
Ah.
But it's mechanical, more mechanical, as if it was created by an alchemist or something like that. And it basically moves towards you. And it gets to about right there and just roars at you as it seems to be getting instruction. But the unique thing is you also hear another one because they come in
Of course they do.
and sits there and roars at you. And that's it. Top of the round. Brynn, what would you like to do?
I want to hit him again. I will use aim to get advantage.
Okay.
Nat 20, y'all. Let's
There's my
Whoa!
girl. There's my girl.
All right, that's two. No,
Take a round,
no
Jeff.
natural
Take a
ones
lap.
today.
Okay. Now I can use my sneak attack too because I attacked with advantage.
Correct.
So let's see. I'm just making sure. An extra 3d6 that is. Now, how do you do crit damage, Jay?
So remember how we do crit damage is basically you max out the first damage.
Okay.
So it's just completely maxed out, and then you just roll whatever it's going to be, and then add them together.
Add them together.
So we're
Now,
so
the
we're
maxing
starting.
out, does that mean the sneak attack too or no?
Yes,
Yes.
it does.
Okay, so
Yeah.
18 for the sneak attack.
Plus 8 for your rapier.
I know. Plus, so that's 1d8 plus 6. So that's 8. So 18 plus 8 is 26 plus 6 is 32. That's the crit. Now here comes the other. So that's
The other sneak
11
attack?
on the normal. No. The other.
The actual.
attack. The
So
other
okay,
actual attack.
so your rapier does 1d8.
We did
right?
this last time too.
Yeah.
What?
So
Yeah.
your rapier does 1d8. Your sneak attack does 2d6. So it's 1d8 plus what?
3d6.
No, her.
Oh,
3d6.
She's 5th level. She does 3d6
Ooh.
now.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what is your rapier does 1d8 plus what?
Plus 6.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's holy
Very
crap.
dexterous, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Your math is right. Mine was wrong. I was like,
Thank you.
yeah. So you're looking at 38 first plus
38 first. Now
plus-
here comes the normal boy, which is 11. And then do I get sneak attack again?
Yeah, but you have to roll
Yeah.
it.
I have to roll it this
have to
time.
roll it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
11
A
plus
crit.
6 is 17. Plus 4 is 21. Plus 4 is 25. So 38 plus 25 is 63 points
63.
of damage.
Wow.
Brynn is pissed. Okay, here's the shot.
Please do because you took him out. How does that look?
The lightning flashes, lights up for just a second. She sees Rocky all like hurt and sad. And then she just like glances back up at this douche and just freaking comes up and slashes. And I imagine it's like everywhere.
Yep.
And,
I imagine like a Shakira spin and then wham and then
Yeah. And then Brynn is just like already in this move. She's already like beyond him, like walking this way
Mm-hmm.
by the time he falls.
Oh yeah.
that's so awesome.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you can't. Brynn
I know, just
can't.
listen, Jim. It's the rule of cool. I moved 5 feet off my face. I'm right there. I'm right on top of douche.
Your movement's 0. You
I know,
aim.
Jim. Listen,
But you
Jimmy.
do have a bonus action, so you could say you're dashing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. So I dash, but I don't want to dash anywhere. I just want to stand right there because it's cool.
It's cool. You're just kind of walking on top of him a little bit.
Yeah, 100%,
Mhm.
100%. And that's my turn.
Awesome. The Glastoc.
Good move. Good
Thank-
move.
Thank you.
Good turn.
Okay, let's see.
That might be the most damage I've ever done on a single attack in like
Yeah.
any game.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of damage.
Definitely.
Glastoc's going to Glastoc's going to point his axe at the druid and smile, and a bolt of frost is going to come out of it.
Ooh.
But just before it hits him, it splits, and a second bolt goes at the alchemist. So I'm twinning my spell using one of my sorcerer points and attacking both of them with Ray of Frost.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
It's a 2-hit, so
Yep. So 23
that will hit the druid.
and an 18.
That will not
Oh,
hit the alchemist, and suddenly as a little piece of
A shield. Yeah, that's why I didn't use magic missile. So I am now using my ability called Favor of the Gods, which once per rest, if I miss with a saving throw or an attack roll, I can roll an additional 2d4.
Okay. Roll it.
And I add 5 more to that attack.
And
so
then it does hit.
23.
All right, that hits.
So
how much damage?
And now he has to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain the spell that he has on me.
Yep.
For the amount of damage that he takes.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 against the druid, 12 against the alchemist.
All right, so the alchemist got a 6.
Well, no, if he's not maintaining a spell, he doesn't have to do anything.
Oh no, he is. He's got
he rolled a 6?
Yeah, so he failed his Constitution saving throw.
So yes, so the heat metal is gone.
Yep, heat metal is no longer affecting you.
It's good for you.
Oh, awesome.
What's the initiative?
Awesome.
Or excuse me, how much damage again? 6?
The druid took 6 and the alchemist took 12.
Because of the damage? Oh, because you rolled differently. Oh.
Right. Yeah, it's because a different attack for each of them. So that's why I had to roll 2 attack rolls.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
Because I twinned the spell.
You just caught him, and you completely caught him off guard with the damage of that spell. Wow, cold damage. That does 12 points of damage. Wow.
Oh yeah. Well, it does 2d8 at my level, and and both of their movement is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my turn.
Okay. All right.
And so now I get to move.
Yes, you do.
I am going to go right here. That way, in case the lion moves towards Aviro, I get an attack of opportunity against it.
Nice. It's like a chess master.
That's nice. Okay. It is. It's nice. It is now the lion's turn, and the lion is going to just attack you, Glastoc.
Okay, that's fine.
You are right there, but the other lion is going to go right up to Aviro.
Yeah, sorry, Aviro. I can only distract one of them.
Fair enough.
So this golden lion tries to it's gonna bite you, Glastoc.
Okay.
It misses because the first one was a 9 and then it was a natural 20. Of course, it's gonna miss. So the second one that's going to claw at Aviro, does a 20 hit you?
I could use my reaction to cast shield. It does not.
It does not hit. So as the claw kind of comes in, the shield just bounces off the claw at the last moment.
So cool.
All right.
My book.
Ow, this is this is going definitely a different direction.
Don't say it out loud. Just don't say
I
it
like
out loud.
it. I like it. But it's time. It's really time to let
No,
the
it's not, Jay.
so the alchemist didn't get his turn.
Yeah, he
He
should
was
have
the
gone
golden
before the
lion
lion.
now.
He got I deleted him. Somehow he got deleted out of the
Oh, that's a shame. Oh well.
Oh, too bad. Shame.
I'm erasing
was
myself
an
from the
18.
narrative.
Yeah.
Yes, he should be going right after me.
Yeah. Okay. So the alchemist actually is going to do something now. And he's
He was holding his action.
He was holding his action. Exactly. He was holding his action. He wanted to see what was going to happen. He's going to go right there. 5 feet step. Not a big deal. And then he's going to cast a spell. And he's going to take this little ball bearing out of his hand, out of his pouch.
Mhm.
He's going to hold it into his hand. And he's going to say a few words. And then he's going to, the ball bearing looks gaudy. Like he pulled it out of this pouch that was dripping of like this ichor. And he sends it flying towards you. And it is a, let's see, catapult spell.
I hate this spell. Well, I love this spell, but hate it. Yeah, I have to make a dex saving throw.
You will need to make a dex saving throw, but he is actually casting it at.
It just means he does more damage
So
against me.
dex 15.
12.
All right, so you take it because if you
I cast. Oh no, it doesn't work. It doesn't matter. Damn.
Good try.
No, yeah, because I can cast shield too, but it's not a straight attack. It's a dex saving throw. So
you took 21 points of damage
from 2d8.
No, it's a 4d8.
Oh, he's second level. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How much?
21 points of damage.
Oh, that's not good, guys.
Oh god.
And I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
We're screwed. We're gonna
12.
die. I think the best we can hope for at this point is to get captured. I think that's the best possibility. Oh god.
Unless it was poison, then I get advantage.
It is poison.
Oh.
15.
15. That is the saving throw that you need for his.
Oh my
poison.
god.
You are not poisoned, but he's a poisoner too. So he's got some feats on poisoning, and then he moves 5 more feet back here. So
You guys are stressing me out.
so, how's everyone looking?
Yeah, not good.
Ooh, not great.
Not good.
The druid. So the druid is sitting there going, "Uh-oh, how this is going to go." And the druid is going to cast a spell. I think she's going to move.
I suck. I'm sorry to ask this again.
Yeah, no problem.
Which one is the druid?
This is the druid here.
That's the druid.
That's the
That's the
druid's
alchemist.
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I apologize.
problem.
I know I've asked a bunch
So
of times.
she's going to move. Oh.
If she moves away from me, I get an attack.
Yes, but if she casts a spell, you get an attack too, don't you?
Yes, because I have Warcaster.
Does even if she casts a spell, does it still go off?
Hold on. You can use your action to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell that has. Oh no, I can use it.
I'm just wondering
No.
if she casts a spell and you get the attack of opportunity, the spell still goes off. You just get the attack, correct?
Well, it depends on what this spell is. If she's making a spell attack, then she's just making an attack. If it's I mean, it's let's see. I can use my reaction to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell. So I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's her casting a spell with combat with me, so I think I do get some sort of.
I'm trying to remember how that goes in that. Anyways, she is going to cast. So the first words out of her mouth, she casts a fog. So it is a fog cloud. And it is basically within a 20-foot radius. Fog centers around the center point, and it's obscured.
Mhm.
But because of the rain, it is not as good because it's going to be it's going to be going away quickly because of the amount of rain that's coming down and for the environment.
Mhm.
But yeah, so basically a cloud billows in front of you, and then she basically does casts a bonus action spell of healing word,
Okay.
and she's gonna take a step back.
Okay. So I do get an opportunity to attack there.
Yes, but it's gonna be slightly because you are in a cloud, but you can still see her. I'm gonna say that it's gonna be at slightly disadvantage.
Okay. At slightly
Get to roll,
disadvantage.
you get to roll 1.5.
Yeah. It's disadvantage. It's slightly disadvantage. Disadvantage.
Nat 1.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yay!
I mean, if it wasn't
Attaboy.
at disadvantage, it was a 19.
All
So
right.
Aw, attaboy. Way to make us live up to our name.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Which brings us to Avero.
Hero cast invisibility on himself.
Okay.
Doink! Shoo!
And because the creature is outside the fog, he can try to get an attack of opportunity on you, but at disadvantage.
no,
But no.
no, he doesn't. He doesn't get in. It
Nope.
would have been the same if I. So you don't get any a spell in melee range.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
only thing it does is if it's an attack spell that's not a touch attack spell, you attack at disadvantage.
Okay. So that's
That's-
we're remembering Pathfinder rules are going
Right.
like this. So perfect. So
Yeah.
yeah, no attack. So you cast invisibility, and then what are you gonna do?
So then I want to sneak over here and grab my stuff
Yep.
and sneak as far away as I can go. I don't know how much of that you'll let me
You can
let
move
me use.
30 feet from there. Yeah. So anywhere.
But you're not going to make me I can just grab this stuff and book.
Yeah. So you kind of grab it as you're picking
Sweet.
up. So
Yoink! I have my stuff.
okay. There you go. The Golden
10,
Lions.
15. Wait, you said 30 feet?
30 feet.
5, 10,
25 feet. Yeah, 30.
30. I'm beelining for the trees.
Okay. And you are invisible.
I am invisible. So is my stuff.
But invisible. The lion, like I said, this lion is just scratching in the area, and I'm gonna probably do something else. But so heavy skirt, it lasts for the duration of wind moderate to spells. Oh yeah, it's heavily obscured. So I believe heavy obscures you have within 5 feet have attack of a disadvantage if you're attacking someone within that. Otherwise, I might need verification on that because I'm trying to remember. But outside of 5 feet, you really can't see anything. So, so the lion's just gonna go right there, and not get caught. Yeah, he's gonna go right there and just look. He's not gonna do something. This lion is actually going to get an attack at you, but with disadvantage.
Okay.
As it's going to attack and then move. So it's gonna get a claw in for an 11,
Missed.
and then it's gonna move right there, and that's
Okay.
gonna stay. Which brings us to the top of the round. But you know what, people? You know what would be really good right now? You know what would be fun
A
to
break.
watch? A break
A break?
and a giveaway.
Yay!
Who wants a
Hey,
giveaway?
Give away.
Me,
I want to
me.
give away.
All right, people. You have to remember, you want to be followers of the chat, or excuse me, you got to be in chat, and we're going to do a word giveaway. So this is going to be a word that you have to type in. And it's going to be, we're going to have a timer on this. So we're going to find out in roughly 5 minutes, 3 minutes. And you want to type in apostrophe dice, lowercase. So just lowercase dice.
They have 5 minutes to do it.
You got 5 minutes to do it.
Oh,
is it-
man.
is it-
You want
is it
that
whoever-
dice vault, y'all. It's pretty.
So that's to get into the drawing.
That gets into the
Cool.
drawing.
I like it.
Is it apostrophe or is it a hashtag, Jay?
It's apostrophe.
An
I think.
apostrophe.
Actually, that is an excellent question.
Well, because they're all typing apostrophe, and I don't think it's what we think it is.
Well, you know what? We might be learning something very important today.
Yeah.
But I put the
live theater.
But I
Live
did put
theater.
in. You have to put not the apostrophe. You need to put in
Pound
or
for
not
us old people. No.
exclamation point. Well,
Oh.
you know what? No. Okay. Do it all over again. Sorry, people. This is our first giveaway. It's gonna be.
It's so us.
Yeah, it's so us on brand.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
exclamation point dice.
Exclamation point dice. That is what we're gonna do for the guy.
Thank you, Kurt.
Yes.
Thank you, Kurt.
Thank you, Kurt. You are awesome. So by putting that in there, we are going to all the individuals that you've got by at we'll say at 9:09. 9:09. We are going to close it out. 5 minutes. So in the meantime, we are now at the top of the initiative, which brings us to Brynn.
Yes.
And this surprisingly is going to be gone by the end of the round because of the rain and everything that's happening and the lightning that's going. It's going to be ending. That cloud of obscureness is going to be ending.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you do flanking rules? Do you do flanking?
Technically, yes. You get an advantage
Right.
on your
Can
roll.
I take advantage if I attack this lion right here?
Yes.
I will do that. That is going to be a 21 to hit the lion.
Surprisingly, a 21 does hit.
You
Imagine
scared me.
that.
All right, because I rolled with advantage, I also get my sneak attack damage. That's 9 points of normal damage, and then additional 3, 12, 17 points of damage on the lion.
17 points of damage on the lion. It took you, its mechanics smacked in pretty well. It's got a little bit of that cut there, but yeah, is
cool.
Oh.
And I'm done.
All right.
I yell at Glastoc. I'm like, I am right behind it. Go for the front.
Okay. Glastoc's turn.
Glastoc's turn.
All right. Bonus action. Second win.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Which Glastoc had forgotten he had that and should have done it last round.
You got it in. You had a good last round.
Well, it's this whole fighter thing. I'm just not used. I'm used to swinging the axe. I'm just not used to actually acting one. So I got 7 hit points back.
All right. That's
Attaboy.
pretty good. Pretty good.
That'll do.
That'll help.
That'll help.
And then
you might be hurting a little bit, aren't you?
Oh no, it's not good. So that was my bonus action. So my regular action, I'm going to smash the one in front of Brynn. Actually, you know what? I'm going to. The one in front of Brynn looks pretty bad.
Kinda, yeah. You think so? Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to pull the same bit as before, and I'm going to cast Ray of Frost and twin it and hit both of the dragons.
Both of the lions?
Both of the lions, yeah.
Okay. All right. Make your attack rolls.
11.
And is that the top one? Because you said
Yeah,
that
it's
was
the one in
first?
front of Brynn, yeah.
Okay.
And they both 11. Jesus.
Both of them miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just the fog is obscured a little bit and stuff like that. So yeah, you're just not getting a clear shot. They're kind of
Okay.
So.
All right.
Anything else from Glastoc?
Nope. That's it.
All right. It is the alchemist monologue, the continuing monologue time.
Monologue time.
Monologue time. I'm looking at something like what he's going to do too, because I've got notes on what he's going to do. But so as he's like, but the dragon is so wonderful, and you do not know his potential. Well, I do. I can imagine it, and don't worry. I will bring him to my home, a place you cannot reach. He will serve me well, and if not, I said, his essence will make me. I have years to be patient for him to serve me as a faithful companion. He will be taken well care of, and most I can assure that. And well, let's go with that the catapult was pretty good. But little bit of Brynn,
Yeah.
you're you're right there. Got some good shot right there.
Yeah.
So guess what?
What?
Yeah, we're gonna pump this up just a little bit.
We don't need to pump it up.
We don't. No,
Like,
Jay,
you
we're
can
not
just do
Hans and
whatever vanilla
Hans and
version.
Franz are not here. There needs to be no pumping up.
No pumping, no up.
Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
Just barely.
So it is only a first level spell. You're only gonna
me
take. Actually, you're gonna take 7 points of damage, of poison damage.
Ow.
As a greenish ray lashes out towards you as he points his finger towards you, and you took 7 points of poison damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Con save, here we go. Con save, here we go. Dirty 20.
yeah!
You made the save, so
Awesome.
you are not poisoned.
Not poisoned.
so good.
Got it. Phew. Okay.
And he
Can I question? Because it's magic, can
Yes.
I still uncanny dodge it or no?
No.
No, I don't know
It's a
how that.
spell.
I don't. Okay, I don't know how it works.
It was
Thank you, though.
uncanny dodge is more of an attack, I believe.
Okay. All right.
But I
well,
could be wrong on that one.
I'm hurting. I'm hurting, team.
So
I got maybe 2 rounds in me.
so
Do you have a potion?
I do. I'm gonna
Yes.
take it the first thing next round.
Okay.
So, and he moves closer to you, and he's just kind of like pondering, like, this is wonderful. I'm true.
Will you shut up?
Oh no, because I'm your big bad evil boss guy, aren't I? I've been planning
Bad
this.
evil. That's good. Forever.
I'm supposed to be
But then-
monologuing and as part of our epic duel, right? Right? Yes. Didn't you like my notes to separate you and allow me to steal Rocky and Aviro and kidnap them? Wasn't
Bryn's
my
just getting more pissed by the
planning
second.
just annoying to you? It was, I have to say, one of my greatest achievements, to be able to plan it so well to the moment. I hope you weren't, difficult with your issues, Glastoc. And we are well past the 9 mark. So, guess what, people? Here we go.
Is it time?
It is time.
Who's it going to be?
Beers 559.
Yay, beer.
Beers.
Yay! Congratulations!
Congratulations, Veers. Thank you so much. Before
I'm sure.
Again, Jim.
Cheers to beers.
Yay.
Cheers to beers.
I'm sure beers. Anthony at Talon Claw has your contact information. If he doesn't, go ahead and DM to me, and I'll get the vault sent out to you.
Yep, DMS will send that send those votes out to you. Congratulations. Thank you everyone for being a part of this. We appreciate you. We want, like I said, we want to give something back and be very happy. And we are so glad that Talon and Claw were so generous to be able to give you something that's unique and exclusive here at the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer. The Dragon Daddy is specifically the Saltmarsh Legends, and it comes from one of our episodes of Who is Rocky the Dragon's Dad. So that is where it comes from. For those that may have missed it, check out the vlogs and for the entertainment that comes to them. All right, so as the alchemist keeps monologuing during this process, he casts the spell, he goes there, and yeah.
That's at the end of the fight, D20.
Yeah, we're doing that at the end of the episode, D20. Sorry.
What's the I missed that.
D20 is we're raffling off a date as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
With fortnerd.com.
Our
beloved friend of the channel, Gary.
Cannot confirm or deny that is actually happening, but we'll see.
For legal reasons, that may or may not happen.
Yes,
it is if
maybe
D20 wins, it sure is happening.
All righty. So, the alchemist moved. He moved he's monologuing towards you, and yeah, he's being annoying because that arrogance is just there, and the rain is starting to come down quite a bit. The lions, they get to attack. They're right there. They're gonna get their attack in. So Brynn, guess what?
Bring it.
Oh my god.
Brynn,
yeah.
claws coming at you.
Ah.
And that is going to be a nat 1.
Oh, what? Nat 1.
Wow.
Do I get something? Do I get a freaking attack of opportunity because he sucks so much? Do I really? I'm joking.
Yeah.
That's how we play it.
No, that's how
Okay.
Jay plays it. You've done
Because
this
you
before.
clean up Rocky's poop.
Yeah, I
if you-
deserve this.
If someone's attacking you and you roll a nat 1, the other person gets an opportunity attack if they
Okay.
have a reaction there. And you do
Okay.
have a reaction left, or do you?
All right. Yeah, I do. I haven't done
Make that
uncanny
attack.
dodge because
It's
I
only
couldn't.
no
magic.
sneak attack, just regular.
Nope. 24 to hit him.
That will hit.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, we do crits and other things very, very interesting.
That's just straight damage.
How
though, so-
everybody has house rules. Yep, I know.
Yeah.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage
Oof.
total.
Take it. Take it.
is
Absolutely.
looking- its
Love it.
bolts are coming off that one strike. Suddenly pieces of metal just rip into it, and it's slagging on one of its arms a little bit as it went to claw you, and you just sliced up the claw, and it just kind of bends down, and
Dodged
the
it.
little things are just the bolts and little wires are just kind of coming out, and it's barely holding on and kind of standing up on that one.
Yes.
And a 16 does not hit you, Glastoc, correct?
No.
Wow.
All right. All right.
Glastock's wearing field plate armor.
It was molten a few seconds ago, to be fair, but
Yeah,
God
sorry.
bless.
Yeah, it's not hissing anymore, which I'm kind of.
no, that's good. That's good.
Well, yeah, but that was a cool effect. So
It was. As long as there's nothing
It was for the
audible,
moment.
I think
It
we're
was
all
for the
safe.
moment.
All right. Glastoc.
Glastock is going to move here.
Nope. It's the druid's turn. But Glastoc, you are being targeted.
Oh,
Oof.
Yeah.
As suddenly a spell, she wraps her hand for a second, and suddenly, no, wrong character. I gotta pull up the right one. Suddenly a whip, thorns, comes out from her hand,
yes.
and does a 15 hit you?
Nope.
So this whip misses and tink, really close to you.
Wow.
Yep.
Whip of Thorns sounds like a band name.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
It's a
Aviro,
goth metal, 80s goth metal.
what were you gonna do?
100%.
Whip of Thorns. Okay. Dropping an item is a free action, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so I'm essentially standing right next to my unseen servant,
Yes.
or running past.
Mhm.
It's a free action. I want to drop my stuff. If the unseen servant can catch it, cool. If not, it's just on the floor at its feet.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to run to here, around, hide behind tuck behind a tree,
Get further away from combat.
duck behind that tree, and where is it? And I am going to cast Knock on the bindings on Rocky.
Ooh.
Tink.
How far do you have to? How many feet do you have to be within?
I have to be within 60 feet, and I am 40,
All right.
45. So I am within range. Cast knock on Rocky.
I have to look this magic item up because I don't think knock will. But I have to double check because it's a command word. And all right, so this is what it says.
Command word is knock.
All right. On a hit, the target is restrained until the bonus until you take a bonus action to speak the command word again to release it. Doing so or okay. A creature, including a restrained, can use an action with strength to break the bonds. On a success, the item is destroyed and the restrained creature is freed. So, what does knock spell say?
If you choose a target that is held shut with arcane lock, that spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which time the target can be opened and shut normally.
Ooh, this is going to be a GM call.
Court is in session. Jay, I would like to make the argument that we've all been very good players. None of us have failed, and we've always been on time.
And I'd like to.
The defense rests.
I have an inspiration. Can I spend an inspiration to?
Yes.
Can I spend an inspiration?
So
Well,
this
I was gonna.
Glastoc, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna add. If there's a chance that Rocky can break out of it, if he saw Brynn get hit,
Mhm.
I would think he'd get
He
pissed
is
enough to try to break himself.
unconscious.
Oh, okay. All
He
right.
is
So yeah,
unconscious.
okay.
So yeah, if he saw something,
Thought.
it would
Good
definitely.
thought.
But he
Right.
is unconscious.
I
So
thought.
I'm gonna. I gotta. So the knock spell reads again. How does that read again?
If you choose a target that is held shut with arcane lock, that spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which time the target can be opened and shut normally.
Okay, with an arcane lock, but if it's not arcane lock, because knock it can open up normal doors, can't it?
Yes.
I
Here. Do you want me to just read what the knock?
Yeah, I mean,
spell
normal
says, the whole
doors it
thing?
would unlock
it would
them
unlock
permanently.
them permanently, but I would say give
But-
me
but
like a dispel, like an arcane magic roll. Let's go with your arcane magic roll. Depending on how we're gonna set the DC at, based off of what this is, it's gonna F you.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
It's not gonna matter because the two
So
numbers
I
I was
rolled
gonna
a
go.
27.
Yeah, because I was gonna go probably
Wow.
with a 25 is kind of like, yeah. So what we're gonna say is you cast this knock, and as you more or less imitate the word or so that knock spell, and the bindings just come apart as if a bonus action was said. It's just kind of falling apart a little bit, and Rocky's just laying there, still unconscious.
Okay.
But it
Okay.
is seen. Everyone can see what is happening. So yeah.
Also, I should read, when you cast the spell, a loud knock audible from as far away as 300 feet emanates from the target object.
Okay.
So big loud
boom.
Oh,
big loud boom.
Okay.
big loud boom.
All right.
And
it
then
sounds like lightning.
as my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I want my unseen servant to pick my stuff up and put it on me.
Okay.
So put my hat on me and then
I'm
like,
gonna
tie
say
my
picking
pack
it
around
up.
me.
Next round he can put it on you because he's picking it
Sure,
all up
yeah.
this round. Next
And
round you do.
move to me.
Yep. Yeah. He moved.
Pick it up
he can
and move
pick it
to
up
me. Okay.
and moves to you. That's right. But he
Okay.
can't put it on you until next round.
Copy that.
All right.
That's my turn.
Brynn.
Yes. I would like to attack that lion again. That's right there.
Okay.
Here I go. I'm gonna use aim. That's a 21 to hit him.
That will hit.
Nice. Okay, so I get my sneak attack damage as well. Da-da-da-da. Ugh. 7 normal plus 3 is 10
You
plus
dispatch
5
this
is
thing.
15 plus it was 20 points of damage
You-
just for
you
those of you
just-
keeping score at home.
Yeah, it did not have much left, and you just
Yep.
just took this thing.
I imagine
Jay,
there's
the fog cloud is gone.
Yeah, the fog cloud is gone.
Good. Good.
Yep.
Can I oh, I used aim.
Mm-hmm. You can't move.
Can't move. I can't. Can I take a bonus action or no?
You can still take a bonus action, but you can't move.
Does that mean I
Oh.
can take my potion or no?
Yeah, you can take your potion.
I will take my potion. I have 1 potion of greater healing. I forget how many dice is that.
Is it 4d8? Or is
I want to say it is
4d8 plus 4? Or I can't remember.
Let me look. I apologize. I should have looked this up. Potion of greater
44
healing.
plus 4.
Okay. Yep.
4d4
Ow.
plus 4. So that is 6 plus 5, 11 plus 4 is 15. Oh, okay, that helps. Okay,
What flavor is it?
cherry. Tastes like
Nice.
NyQuil. Exactly like NyQuil.
Oh,
Okay, I'm good. Thanks, team. I'm done.
I was gonna say something else, but okay.
tastes like beer.
Glastoc.
Yeah. Like Deschutes.
Okay, so this is the druid here, right?
This is the druid. That's the alchemist. That is a kitty cat about to attack you.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. Glastoc moves here and slams his axe into the ground and casts Thunder Wave again, so that I'm affecting the lion and the alchemist.
Okay.
So they both have to make Constitution saving throws.
Mm. 21.
Shit. All right. Well, he made it.
I take it that as a
And the lion.
Oh, the lion. I gotta make sure the lion Constitution saving throw. That is going to be a 1.
Oh.
Okay.
No.
So now this poses an interesting thing, Jay, because that means the lion gets moved 10 feet away from you, which means it gets moved into the alchemist or the druid.
Yes, it does.
Oof. Just a pile of limbs and metal.
She's gonna make a dexterity saving throw to avoid the lion coming at. I mean, that's kind of how the interpretation goes. Is that there's a big piece of thing flying at her. She needs to make a dexterity saving throw to be able to avoid that, and unsuccessfully.
Yes.
And so she will take 1d6 points of damage. And
Phenomenal.
she will, she took 3 points of damage as this thing just kind of rammed into her and bounced off of her. Yeah.
So the lion takes 15 and the alchemist takes 7.
Alchemist takes 7?
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Right.
What about the homunculus? Does the homunculus take anything?
It's 20.
Oh, technically,
How high is the spell?
it's a 15-foot cube.
Yeah, it's 25 feet up.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I will also use my potion of healing that I have.
Okay.
Attaboy.
So 4d4.
All right. Suddenly,
I get 15 hit points back.
Suddenly.
Nice.
a chime goes off on the wrists of an alchemist. You hear this bing, bing, click, click, bing. And he kind of looks down. He's like, it is time. Thank you all for your thank you all that you have provided Natural One. Destiny has written this to be. Who can change destiny but legends? Thank you so much. I will look forward to.
No. Bitch.
And suddenly, Avero, give me an intelligence check. Please.
Oh, I am enraged right now. I am so mad.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It's currently 12:04 a.m.,
Hmm.
which means it's 10:04 a.m. in Waterdeep. And you see the alchemist grab onto Rocky.
Hmm.
Hit a button on the device as he steps next to the stone. And you see the box suddenly lights and turns and starts to activate. And things are just starting to go as this white light floating inside, bluish, and as suddenly this burst of blue and white colored energy erupts from this box. And it just hits the stones that are right there. And the stones vibrate as well as this bright light just emanates from him out 15, 20, 30 feet as it kind of comes out from you. And in a brief second, your eyes it's like a bright light, almost not the sun color, but just bright light. Just, you turn away for a quick second as it just gets very, very bright.
No.
Rocky and the alchemist, as well as that box, disappears.
Damn it.
But there is something remaining on the ground by the stone. And again, the thunder and the lightning you're not sure, but there's a small object laying on the ground where Rocky and them were. And that is what the alchemist. The lion will charge Glastoc. And with an 8 misses.
Mm-hmm.
The druid realizes, wait, no, what? Realizing, and she starts bolting, starts running.
Okay.
Aviro, what are you going to do?
Will you allow me to use my reaction to try and cast counterspell on the alchemist? Was that a magical device? Technically, I'm not. This would be a house rule because
it is
as written, the spell.
It is not a spell. It is a magical device. So technically, counterspell would not be available.
That's why I'm asking for a house rule.
Yeah, because it's a magical device and it's a creature, and that's part of it. If it was a magic spell, yes, by all means.
Okay.
But because it's the magical device, no. But were you thinking of casting counterspell?
Yeah. To see if I could negate that happening.
All right. You get drawn in, and the net, for whatever reason, because you cast the spell, your energy got sucked into the will-o-wisp, and you got pulled to the stone and the box.
So now I'm right up next to it?
You're right up next to where they just were.
Is he still invisible?
That is a good question. Would you still be invisible if you cast a spell that was a target? Because if you cast a spell,
concentration,
or make an
concentration.
Attack, I would probably say, yeah, you become visible. Actually, no. I'm gonna say no. You're not.
The spell ends. The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Okay, cast.
So I'd have to cast it again.
Okay.
So casting it. Okay.
So you get pulled, and everyone kind of see the energy, and you get pulled right by these rocks, and right by where Rocky was just standing, where the alchemist was just standing.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
So are you allowing me to cast counterspell, or do I not use that spell slot?
You did cast counterspell, but it did not have the same effect. It actually puts you exactly where you're at.
Mother. So that was my action, I guess.
That was your reaction. That was your reaction.
Okay, so my
And
action
now your action. Yes.
is to cast invisibility on myself.
You recast invisibility? Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
And my movement.
So at the end of we are now at the top of the round. Well, that's your movement right there?
Yeah, behind
the stone.
Behind the stone.
Got it. All right. So within a moment or two after, the other thing that happened, lightning hit the stone as well, just as the box went off. And then suddenly, as you're standing there, Aviro, you get in there. So you see Aviro suddenly appear right where everything was standing and then disappear as he's moving off. He disappears. But then a white light of lightning strikes the stone that Aviro is standing next to.
Do I take damage?
We'll find out in a second. Everything goes bright. Like everything is so bright in a 70-foot radius as a lightning strike hits this. You see Aviro shimmering, like, you know, that predator looking. He starts to shimmer a little bit as he's there too. A strange feeling hits the pit of your stomach. And all of a sudden, your eyes are just blinded by this light, and you feel this overwhelming feeling of just disorientation. Your eyes, you can't see anything, just pure light. Your strange glimpses suddenly become filling your mind as this wave of, after this lightning hit the stone, and this bright light just emanates all over this area. Images of strange plants, stones, like the city, right? A bright and wondrous city. You thought it was Saltmarsh, but you're not sure. It almost, then you feel like partially the Fey wilds and just these unusual things. And then all of a sudden, like a beacon of light that's on this island starts to shimmer as all these visions start to hit your mind, and then they suddenly disappear, and you feel your stomach just get hit with like a ton of bricks, and it just gets twisted inside.
Do I puke?
You probably, if you want to make a Constitution saving throw,
Do I
see if you puke.
12.
No, you don't puke.
Okay.
But your mind feels like it's on fire as this white light is blinding you and around you. And then everything goes silent for a second. And there's nothing. As if everything is just still and silent. And then all of a sudden, it's almost as if a wave of just something's pulling you, and whoosh, you feel wetness. You realize you are in a rainstorm. And it's just falling down on where you all are. Your senses begin to return as you see the stones in front of you, again, dripping with water. It's the same stones. You are closer to where you were at, as if you're just a little bit further away from where the stone is, about 5-10 feet away from it. And as you are lying on the ground, seeing this, like I said, you feel the rain dripping all over you. Lightning still going. You feel something strange that just doesn't feel right. And you're looking around, and you see what appears you briefly recognize that you are in the same place that you were a second ago. But it looks different, and it feels different. You look around, kind of getting your bearings a little bit, and you see that it looks like Saltmarsh. This looks like the island, the Oak Island. But it's not the Saltmarsh you have come to know. As you look over back at the city, several parts of the city are on fire. Large structures that make up the city landscape seem to be damaged and destroyed. The temples that was around where the Temple of Mistra is caved in. The ball is no longer there. Areas around are just engulfed. Large structures and city landscapes seem to be just, it's a dark place, as if the city has gone dark, and you hear screams of terror as well. Looking towards the bridge, you can see that it's severely damaged. Chunks of it are missing, as well as there's little bits of fire. Although it's still connected to the main area that you saw, again, it's missing, and only a small person or like a small path you would be able to make it over this. The trees that are by you, some of them are wrecked and fallen down. Some of them are still there, but some of them have just been burnt and they're gone, while some of them are a little kind of functioning in a little bit of flame still on this particular island. Although, like I said, and then you hear the roar. And you look back at the city
Oh no.
as a huge, ancient looking black dragon rises out of a section of the destruction and roars in delight, or roars as if carnage has been sending. And it sends shock waves through your stomach and through your heart, because it sounds very familiar,
Oh no.
but older, much, much older. As you see a burn scar on the right wing,
Oh.
barely visible. And just as you're getting your bearings and you're seeing this, a human male in his 50s, injured, wearing armor, kind of runs up to you. You made it. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for so long. There's no time. Get to the stones. Get to the stones. And you see that he has the device in his hand that appeared not too long ago. It appears to be the alchemist, the same as the alchemists, but it's slightly damaged and rustic, as if it's been there for centuries. This human looks familiar, and Brynn, you recognize a harper's pin on his cloak. Hurry, hurry, before he sees you. And just on cue, the ancient looking black dragon eyes pierce at you as the soul, and you hear a great roar as he says, "You!"
At all of us or at me?
At the three of you.
Okay.
No, just at mommy.
I only get 33.3%. Great. Okay.
The human and the human moves over you and he puts the stone. He's like, touch the stone. You need to touch it now. He's coming.
I do.
Yep.
I'm still gaining my bearings. I'm just
Yeah.
Aviro, something's odd about you. This invisibility spell that you had, and you were so close when the lightning struck. There's something about there's like an additional electrical like surrounding you, like a little bit of a jolt that's still kind of around it, and you're still in this phasic, like you're in that predator phasicking, because you're and Brynn and Glastoc, you can see him kind of phasing a little bit as he's got this invisibility spell on. And as the party touches the stone, the first thing you see, Glastoc and Brynn, is you see Aviro begin to fade, and as if he gets sucked in with a bright light and disappear.
No.
Aviro, something just isn't right, and you got sucked into the stone just as he set the device there, and this human was about to activate it.
Oh no.
The man looks at you all, but stops and looks directly into Brynn's eyes. And he smiles at you for a second as he's glad to see you again. And Brynn, you finally recognize him. You knew he was him much younger, but he is the boy from Radix. The day you bought the armor,
Oh,
the one you always were running around, the day you received your sword, that boy followed you and made strange statements.
and
Brynn,
how old is he now?
he's like
How old
50s.
does he look?
He's in his 50s.
Oh my god.
He looks at you.
And he's wearing a Harper's
He's
thing?
wearing a Harper's pin. And Brynn, you look and you see the same eyes as your father and yours back at
you. What?
and a tear starts running down his face as he smiles and slightly turns and with a small laughter. And he seems to have found joy see you again after so long. And he says, there is no fate but what we make in this realm. Find a Vero, save the sheep, save the dragon. You remind me of her when she was so young. And just as he was saying young, it cuts as he roars in pain as his essence is getting sucked into the device and powering the device. And suddenly another white light bursts out as the device gets activated. And as a glance, you see the huge ancient black dragon beginning to move towards you. Terror fills you as the anger moves. This angry dragon moves towards you. And then suddenly, like I said, the light goes out. And you feel your strange feeling hit your stomach again. But this time it's longer. Your senses are just tormented and goes back and forth. Images of the Fae come in, doorways, portals, and just like you're getting sucked in every direction as if you're getting torn apart and putting back together again. And then all of a sudden, you land as if you are back on solid ground. And it's raining still. And your senses start to become back to you. The device is next to you in Glastoc, but Avero is nowhere to.
Do I see them?
No, don't. You look around and you find yourself again in front of the stones. The box is burnt beyond belief. It's raining. Thunder echoes off the cliff line. And you're looking around again, grasping your senses and this feeling in your stomach. And you see the lights of Saltmarsh, but they look dimmer. You can't see the great structures that were there before. The bridge that connected the island from the mainland that you were looks brand new and under construction. And over half the buildings you know are not even there anymore. As you are looking not at the city of Saltmarsh, but the town of Saltmarsh. 100 years past. That we're going to end our season finale.
Bravo, Jay.
Wow. A lot of layers on that onion, man.
Which we're gonna questions, because I know there was a lot of monologue, because I know there's a lot of things that would be run that you weren't able to do. But what was we're gonna talk about what was happening, and so I can clarify a little bit more what we're gonna do. What happened here. The first thing when the box got activated, Avero was sucked in right away. And Avero's not with you right now.
Right.
Season 2, find Avero, save a sheep, and save the dragon. So you're going to need to find Avero as the first part of season 2.
Yeah.
And that, saving a sheep, don't know what that means yet. But to save a dragon, well, currently a dragon's destroying the 50 years Saltmarsh in the future. I wonder who that dragon is.
Great.
Huh. Why was he pissed?
Because the guy
About
took
that
him and turned him
fucker told him
evil.
that we like
He's been
abandoned and all
corrupted
that.
by the alchemist.
Yeah, for hundreds of years if he's an ancient dragon.
Well, he's
Hundreds.
at least 50.
Probably
Yeah.
only 50.
Well, he'd have access to the box, so just think how much he'd age in 50 years going back and forth in his
If
own
he'd
box.
gotten that big in like a couple weeks. Yeah.
And you went back 100 years. So
Did we go back 100 years from 50 years in the future,
no,
or did we?
you went 150 years back.
All three of us?
You don't know
150 years
shit.
back?
Yes. Yes.
Or just them.
They did, but you went ahead of them. So you might be maybe, who knows how earlier you arrived. Then
Okay.
that'll be one of the mystery parts of season 2.
Ah.
Okay.
So you went 50
Was
years
that-
into the 50.
Yeah, I know. I get the timeline.
because
That's not what I'm confused
And
about.
you went 150 years back. Yep.
Was that Brynn's dad? Was that her dad? Would she? I mean, she would obviously recognize if it was.
No, it was,
It was
not
not.
her dad. It was someone else. And actually, Carrie, we will need to have a conversation afterwards for season 2. Because I have an idea on who that is, but we're
Gotta
gonna need
explain.
to we're gonna have
Somebody-
that conversation about who you want it to be.
Somebody clip that of her face. Somebody clip that of her face.
There were probably a lot of Carrie faces in that one. Wow.
Multiple layers.
I'm very confident that I spent a good like 3 minutes just tail end. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Any other interesting questions about this?
Mm-mm.
And by the way,
I'm just I was more
I'm
worried
sure
about having to
what?
I was more worried about having to deal with the town guard showing up and all these dead bodies and Brynn and
Don't have
Glastoc
to
trying to
now.
figure out yeah, exactly.
yeah, you don't have to worry about it now.
Don't have to now.
So here's the entertainment thing, is that this will open the door for anyone from in season 2 as a guest to the Legends of Saltmarsh from MTD will
Oh, that's
potentially
right.
be able to come in, because it's probably only a few years not it's more than
Mhm.
it's probably between 25 and 50 years since
Mhm.
the village of Saltmarsh.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Wow.
So
Did not
It's in its
expect
growth
this,
period.
Jay.
did
Yeah.
not expect the curveball.
Oh shit, Jake.
Astounding.
Man.
So we will have a lot of work to do before season 2.
Ooh.
We will be introducing our 2 guest players while Jeff steps away for his hiatus. We're gonna have, hey, find a Vero, save a sheep, save the dragon.
Dragon.
Save the cheerleader. Save the world.
I would say the same thing, Jeff. I'm so glad you get me.
Thank you so much for letting me tell this story. Thank you so much for
Wow.
being in this world. Thank you everyone for joining us for the giveaway and in general. We will be back in September or October, depending on how things go for season 2. We'll give you updates and things like that to see where everyone is at. Short episode tonight, like I said, but you know what? It was well worth where we're kind of planting for season 2. Thank you so much. Yes.
I was gonna say, do people have to run or
No,
is
no.
post talk back allowed?
Oh, let's introduce ourselves and actually we can have a post pack. Yeah.
Sure.
We
Because
can
I mean,
have casual.
if we have the time,
We've got the time. So,
and I'm not gonna see you guys for a long time.
Jim, where can we find you?
Right now in the Pacific Northwest. No. Jim Hawkmere1 on Twitter. I have the distinct pleasure of playing in several games that Jay is working on. The next big one is a new Shadowport Adventures game, which I'm really excited about playing with because our group is going to be absolutely ridiculous. And then, playing here on Sunday nights. I love this group. I look forward to this probably more. I look forward to D&D with this group probably more than my regular group. That's how much I enjoy playing with
Aw.
these three wonderful people. So yeah.
Thank you, Jim. Jeff. Oh, actually, Jeff, we're gonna come back to you in Carrie, where can we find you?
You're making me follow Jim in the heartfelt farewell. But yeah, I'm Carrie. You can find me obviously here. Some Thursday nights, including tomorrow, you can find me on another Twitch channel called Dice Tales Live, where we play there. We actually do little bite-sized episodes, hour-long sessions, and we actually play together. And so we're a little less than live right now, but that's kind of a cool thing that's a little unique. And then on Monday nights, I'm on Mini Terrain Domain, where we play Scribes and Scrolls, the Candlekeep Mysteries, which is very, very fun as well. So be sure to stop by and see us, guys. This has been awesome. Thank you all so much. I feel a little imposter syndrome, frankly, when I play with you guys. Like, first of all, it's Jay, Jim, Jeff, and Carrie.
Carrie.
But
well, I mean, Carrie, to be fair,
Triple J's.
Yeah, Carrie, to be fair, you are the only
Jenny.
female, in the group, so you can't have the same initial as the rest
That's
of us.
fair,
so.
right? I have to be distinct somehow, other than the boobs. But yeah, no, this is I feel so lucky to get to be here and play with you guys, and this has just been a blast. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Carrie. I might be throwing something a big thing in chat for you, just to.
I would.
You want me to hold
love
off?
that.
You want me to hold off?
Do that whenever you tickles your fancy,
so,
man.
Jeff.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
When you said now,
And
I thought you meant like.
I like
Jeff.
playing D&D. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
So I am taking a hiatus. I am going to be going to school. I'm going to go for video production, and the one night a week I have class is Wednesday. So I'm going to be stepping away for a little bit. But it should only, like, with the number of things happening, like 6 sessions, something like that. I mean, it's not missing a lot.
So we're probably September, October, and November, and maybe the 1st of December. So you're 2, 4, 6, maybe 7 episodes, 6 to 7
Yeah, so it's not gonna be.
So really, yeah.
So it's not going to be a ton.
No.
And I'm never terribly far away.
No, and we are talking about figuring out how
how I can still kind of somehow contribute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have some beauty.
We have ideas.
Yes.
But then I'll be back hopefully, once I get my class schedule for next semester, I'll hopefully won't have anything Wednesday nights and can still, because I also feel imposter syndrome playing with all these people, because they're all just super, super, super good. And it is a joy every single week to play. This group is super great, and I just love every second of it. So thanks for letting me play for as long as I have, and I'm excited to come back. And thanks for all of you for watching, because I think we're doing actually really good work here.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying what it is that we are creating. I think this is super, 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 super interesting and super fun.
Thank you for letting me share my vision. Thank you for saying yes. When I started this, I was looking at different things, but I wanted you together. I just felt like this would be wow. And when we first had that session 0, it was, and I knew we had a course, and we have a storyline, and like I said, life throws us a little curveball in here, some hiatus. We're just tailoring it a little bit, but we're gonna move on, and then, like I said, we're just gonna have multiple episodes. We plan on continuing, and when you come back, we're gonna have some more. We're gonna have guests come in. So, like I said, for that 6 to 7 episodes, we're gonna have some guests come in.
Hey, good luck to those guests. You know who you are, but no one else does.
Well, okay, we'll spoil it. So we'll spoil it a little bit. It's not set in stone because, like I said, time happens. But the initial is Bill Roper is going to be joining us, and most likely, Robo Goblin.
Congratulations.
will be joining us as guests. But again, that is things might change by the time we go, but that is the goal that that we have the guests, because like I said, it's been a while. Time goes, so things do happen. So we will make formal announcements when we come in, but we are looking forward to bringing them. It's going to be a different energy. It's going to be 4 players, but like I said, Line of Arrow. And who knows, some of those characters, if you decide to go back home, back to the city, they might still be there. And they would be guests to come back.
Cool.
So lots and
expand the lore. I love that.
Yeah, we're definitely be expanding the lore. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. But we're gonna have a little bit. We've got a little bit longer. We can chat. Jeff, how did this episode did I promote the episode enough and the climax that, as I've been saying through the entire time, or what were your feelings about how things went?
Avira was vexed by plot armor.
We had one plot armor.
And he hates it.
It happens.
But hey man, you pulled the rug out.
Formative game.
I thought we were gonna do it, and then yoink. That's what I thought. That was fun though. I had a really good time.
We put a good dent in them, yo.
Yeah. Holy Brynn with her freaking backspin and just critting that guy. Holy
Nat
crap.
20 against the fighter
awesome.
was huge.
That was amazing.
That felt good. It felt good.
And just to watch him go thunk
Oh my god.
and just go, and then Jim with the opening move of the air burst, the thunderwave,
Major.
and
That was
knocking her
major.
way the hell off. That was brilliant, sir.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I literally had been planning on doing it. It was all, I needed to see where everybody was. And that was going to determine where I Misty stepped to. That was the whole point. So
A lot of the times thinking about what are my possible moves, I'm like, well, it's going to depend on a lot of things, but here's ideas of what I can do.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, the heat metal was a little dirty, Jay. That was
but we survived it, so it's a good story.
yeah.
It only went one round.
Nice.
It was only one round.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and you did dispatch an entire cleric and like big bad golem
In like
one
nothing.
round.
Yeah.
You took half the strength of everything just in one round.
Yeah. But then 2 more things showed up. So it was
Yeah, right. Dirty trick.
What you call
Well, like I said, he was
Dirty
one
trick.
step forward, 2 steps back.
he is a planner. So
yeah.
On the bright side, we now have a portable hole with a golem inside
That's true.
That
Well,
would be
no,
incredible.
to be dumped on some
And side
unsuspecting
note,
victim.
real quick,
a vi-
big props to Jeff for maintaining the streak of no offensive spells ever.
yes.
yes.
I thought that would be broken tonight. I really did.
Actually, we don't have that because it would be back in normal time and it would have been with your unseen servant. So, we don't have access to the golem in the portable hole.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
it come
you
with
have
me?
it. Yeah.
No,
Did it
the
come with
unseen
me?
servant
No, it
has
would have been. Yeah, it would have disappeared whenever your connection was lost. So
Yeah.
It would
Would it be dropped?
because it's
or would
holding
it go away
my
with
stuff,
the-
right?
No, it did put the stuff on you.
But then it would have
But-
stuck the portable hole in the pack
So-
when it had the stuff.
So here's the thing. The way I look at it is at 1, put the backpack on 2, putting the hole in the thing on 3. So there is well,
All right.
because otherwise, so here's my thing. Do you want the
Okay.
backpack? Because he would because it would be putting on, and then it would take his next action around putting that hole in the backpack. And then
Mhm.
next round, he would have put the backpack on and you would have disappeared.
Okay.
You wouldn't have had your stuff. So the question
Okay.
is,
So I don't have any of my stuff, or I have.
so here's the thing. He would have put your backpack on and then the next round shove the hole in, or
Okay.
he shoved the hole in the backpack and next round put it on you. Which would you have wanted? Because you told him to put it on you. So he would have put your hat on you, and then my thought was he put the backpack on you. Then he's going to take the black hole and stick it in your backpack.
He would have wanted it to put it at the same time.
Couldn't do that.
That's what he wanted.
But
Then otherwise it's GM's call.
so which one would you want?
GM's call.
No
GM's call.
stuff?
GM's call.
Okay.
GM's call.
You've got
Roll
your backpack.
for it.
I have my backpack. Okay.
We could be fair and roll for it.
Roll for it. Roll for it.
It's your call. You want me? What do you want me to roll?
I'd say a D20.
Roll a
I
D-
would give you your
Random
stuff.
D20.
It would be interesting if you
Yeah.
where you're going, you have nothing. That's kind
Yeah.
of cruel.
I think under
Maybe
normal
it's,
circumstances, you would take your normal gear first.
Mhm.
So
You would take your normal. So you put your gear because you said put your gear on. So he put his and he's not intelligent. So he put his normal gear on, and then he
Okay.
still has a black
Yeah.
the portable hole. Then he would just
yeah, the
put
portable hole's not your gear.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
something extraneous.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so that just
So I have my stuff.
you have your stuff.
Allow me to
We
remove.
will-
FYI, real quick to interrupt.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
No. Go ahead.
I just want to share with all of you guys that Jay dropped some shit in the private side chat, and I am reeling. I haven't heard anything what has been said. Everybody who's still on, you're gonna want to pay attention to season 2. It's gonna be blockbuster.
Now,
There's stuff happening.
the one
there's so
thing
much
I forgot to mention
Stuff.
is the post-credit scene.
That's great.
We have a post-credit scene, everyone, and this is the post-credit scene.
God, this ought to be good.
I'm so excited right now.
Carrie's on the edge of her seat.
As the
Jim, you are too. Tell me you're not excited.
All right.
Jeff's excited.
So, as the camera pans, it switches to the wicked ghost. The owner walking down the stairs to the cellar that has been part of this process normally. He moves past the secret location, so to speak, that has been, moves past the crates that are stacked from stealing, covered in dust. He grabs something out of a different crate, and he brings that blue book from the chest, and he puts it back, and he starts walking as the camera pans over his shoulder and looks beyond the crates. And there are 4 statues, stone statues, in this alcove behind these crates. A male dwarf, a male elf, a female half-elf can be seen. A 4th statue appears to be human, but it's blocked by everyone's clear vision standing in the back. And as the owner walks up the stairs, talks to himself. It's time. Time to fetch the retriever. And as he's continuing, suddenly vibrations of magic surround the statue, as if they're vibrating. And the 4th statue suddenly vibrates and changes into a gnome for a second, and is standing there in a position, and then disappear. Then more magic of shimmering around it and vibrations, and then it just disappears. And as you continue, the female half-elf shimmers slightly, and her position that she was in is different. The statues of the Saltmarsh. That
Okay. Wow.
That's
It's us.
that
It's so
stone axe that
sad.
we saw before is right about that general area, right?
stone axe appears to not stone, but more colored stone with dwarven arcane.
Dude at the Wicked Goat knows more than we think he knows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The blue
Mhm.
book.
The blue book.
Blue book.
Remember episode 1
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
Avero?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What was the comment that he made to Avero?
Oh, I don't remember his comment. I remember him looking at the book.
He asked
He
you your
recognized the name.
recognized the name and went to the book
Mm-hmm.
and pulled the name out of the book.
Oh my god.
So that's for
Yeah, he's known about me this whole time.
Incredible.
but yeah.
What do you mean she changed position? What position was she in before and how did it change? If you can say. I
It
shouldn't have been
almost
so
looked
direct.
like
I
she
apologize.
grew bigger for a second. And she was probably in a like one standing, like there was a position. And then all of a sudden it kind of shifted a little bit. And it almost as if um her armor was like imploded a little bit. And then it shifted some more. And then she was just in a totally different position.
Yeah, weird. Okay, got it. Alrighty. Okay.
What happened to the elf?
Idea.
It's exactly what you fucking think it is. God damn it. Oh, classic. Amazing. I am pumped. When do we get to play again? When's the date?
September-ish. We'll see. What depends on
September-ish.
how quickly I can write some stuff and get Bill and Robo Goblin in.
Love it. Love it.
So yeah, I think that anything else we want to share before we drop off for our season 1 finale.
Holy crap.
I'm good.
I'm all
Holy
set.
crap.
We're a great team. I love us.
You
Yeah.
are
I will
awesome.
say-
yes.
I will say, this episode has certainly generated stories that we will now tell our friends about when people are swapping D&D stories, like super
Oh yeah.
cool moments that happen in your campaign. All right, well, here's one.
That's exactly. Oh my god. We're
and
spoiled.
So even though I made the comment about swinging my axe more than any other time, I did not make a single attack roll with my axe that entire fight.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
That's a lot.
fighter.
Jim.
Fighter
Wow.
was real good for you.
Uh-huh.
It was all combat spells.
It was all combat spells. Yes. Oh yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Thank you for being here. I am Jay, also known as Neofet3 in the socials. You can find me here. Star Wars Sundays are coming for our long-term Star Wars campaign. We are building a Patreon. So we're going to be off stream for a while as we play. And when we develop our Patreons will have access to those games before we go live stream get those games. So something we're looking at if you're interested with that. So we are developing a lot of stuff here. We've got some new emojis that are coming in. Dragon Daddy's coming. We've got
Dice are set.
the Dice Are Set, which is our Star Wars, which we are considering some merch of shirts with that because there's a few people that really want t-shirts. So we're looking into some of that stuff. So we're expanding. We're looking at having more games here, more people coming in. And like I said, thank you so much for joining us. We love it here. Like I said, I am so happy that this group is just pure magic. And thank you for letting me tell this story and being as creative as I can and running with it as much as I can. Because this has just been a joy, and I'm so happy to tell the story with you. And I'm looking so forward to where we're going with this. So
hey, we got a subscriber. Hey, Smokebeard. Subscribe.
Thank you so much for
Hey.
subscribing.
Thank you.
Before we leave, who should we raid?
Raid.
Fort Nerd.
Fort Nerd.
Fort
Yeah.
Nerd.
Fort Nerd.
Absolutely.
Is D20 still
Tales.
here?
Robo Goblin's there. Jake is there, right?
Yeah, Jake's DMing right now.
Yep,
Yeah,
so
it's their two-part finale for
Tremendous.
Dreadful Tales.
Yes.
So we are going to raid them. Again, thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night. Thank you so much. And as we leave, the more thing to remember is be kind and don't be a jerk. So thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. See.